my story with Israel and Judaism starts when I was a young girl, 5 years old. My grandmother, she passed away, and it was her dream to go to Israel. And we had a background that side of the family really believed we were from the lost tribes of Israel and not associated with Hebrew Israelites. I get that question all the time. No,
Right.
never. On that side of the family, they were like Catholic and different. They went through different waves of Christianity, but
Right.
felt a really strong calling to Israel. So when I went to university, all my friends went to study abroad in Europe and Italy, Germany. And I said, I'm going to study abroad in Israel because it was my grandmother's dream. And I'm her first grandchild to go to Israel. She wanted all her children to go, and they never went. My mother was busy raising 9 children and her sister 5. So they never had the time to go. So I got to university and I said, I want to study in Israel because this is my grandmother's dream.
Right.
And I went to Israel. I landed. And before I even got off the plane, I was like, I am at home. And at this point in my life, I had traveled to very beautiful countries. And
Right.
I love Italy. It's one of my favorite countries, but it never gave me a sense of home. It was a very overwhelming, weird feeling. And so that started my journey from 2016 into studying Judaism and Israel and to eventually doing an Orthodox conversion in Jerusalem.
Wow, that's impressive. The Orthodox conversion, that's not an easy conversion. I know it well. My wife converted, and she converted as well. But the Orthodox conversion is like very, very, you got to put in the time, right? So
Yeah. When I do something, I go all in. Baby.
Yeah, you went all in for sure. But that's incredible, and you've been doing a lot for the Jewish community as just the advocating, because I think now, and this is really like when I started this show. I didn't start the show long ago. I own a litigation firm for 20 years. And after October 7th, I also started this podcast. And a lot of what we focus on is what's been going on in the world right now. And I think the voices like us out there that are advocating for the Judaism and sticking up for, like, it feels like we're getting attacked on all angles, right? Which would segue to where I kind of wanted to go. Because you're from the Black community and you're Jewish, which is a lot of people to them, that's like mind-boggling. Like, how many people, when you tell them you're Jewish, they look at you like you fell off another planet, probably. Is that accurate? Right?
Well, it's so different because, most of my Judaism comes from Israel because that's where I converted. That's where I learned, where I went to seminary. My whole experience is Israel. So coming back to America as a Jew, like the landscape is totally different. It's like a culture shock even for me.